if I had to be a necromancer, they said, Aaron, you will serve the undead lord, but you'll be a necromancer. Do I get abs like that? Yes. Fuck yeah, alright, let's go.
He looks like he has plumboism, which you should look up if you haven't seen. Basically, it's where, like, instead of steroids, you take too much human growth hormone, and it sort of turns you into this, like... It kind of almost Danny DeVito's you if Danny DeVito were made of muscles.
Holy balls.
Yeah, like, look it up. It's really worth seeing
man.
you know, the kind of weird mutant shit that happens sometimes with bodybuilding, because it's just... You know, you never would have think it, because it gives you kind of like a beer belly made of abs. It's hard to explain. You just got to look at it. But I suppose that's what happens. Like, can necromancers raise someone and turn that thing they've raised into a necromancer? Like, can there be like a human necromancer? Because are you
I guess
the
it depends on
necromancer?
the power of the necromancer.
Yeah. 'Cause it would have to be fueled off of him, I suppose.
Yeah. So this game's called Iratus Lord of the Dead. It's a new game. It's in early access. It's a hardcore tactical RTS sort of RPG game. Sort of like Darkest Dungeon, except you play the monsters.
Oh, okay. Finally, they hit some stupid
We're playing
heroes.
a bit on stream. I beat the,
alright,
easy
fucking
mode. Now this is the
steady on there, cunt. Like, you don't need to.
Hello.
Yeah. The guy trying to explain to me what his homemade tribal tattoos mean.
Well, need more parts early on.
Okay, so that's those are our chums. I like nails in head, guy.
Yeah, so these are our minions down here.
That guy's a candle.
Alchemy is what you use, like, so for example,
Jesus, there's already too many
these are our
menus.
monster parts, so you can combine them, like, and that would make them a green part.
Yeah.
Which would be better.
Okay, what does the green part do?
So these are our monsters. So as you can see, if we want to make a skeleton, we put in some parts.
Yeah, that monster's got nice titties.
These got no
What's
stats
the
on
titties
them.
part?
If we combined, like, two skulls, if we had a green skull, it would have like a stat, like a plus.
Oh, okay.
something
Like,
to
yeah,
it.
so you get buffs if you get special things.
The better of them. So titty parts, these ones,
Titties. Yeah. I knew it was that.
pound of flesh, bruh.
Titties.
So yeah, these are the monsters we have currently. These are the monsters we can make. I'm going to make a Wraith because I really like the Wraith unit.
What do the titty parts do? Like, so is she a succubus? It's always a succubus.
So there's a few things. There's a Banshee.
Banshee. Yeah.
Bride of Iratus.
Okay. He makes his own ladies.
He does. And they're all brides.
I wouldn't call them brides. Like, that's a bit like, I just, chick I'm seeing of Gabriel that I made.
That's a good starting roll.
Oh, okay, so you get bonuses just randomly.
So these are, you get at the start of the game, you get a few
shitty shirt.
Different rolls. So this is really powerful. So if usually you have to put your minions in a special hut to heal them that you have to build.
Oh, naturally, yeah.
This heals them at the end of every battle
like,
if they're alive.
Put my cat on my bed and she goes to sleep. And then she gets healed and then she goes outside and rolls in dirt and leaf litter.
Alright, I also need a...
Little fucker.
Wait, what's the first... What dungeon we got first?
He just makes his own wives.
Oh, dwarves.
That's so funny to me.
Dwarves could be a hassle. That's alright. We can, need a, Banshee.
Yeah. Okay.
Wailing lady, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to build my OP build, that really carried me through the game.
A monster constructed around the nightmarish hassle of listening to women. It's funny, like, there's some iterations of the Noonwraith kind of concept, some of them are like, okay, this is a magical entity trying to eat your soul. Like, 'cause some of them are, like, some of them, even the fucking more innocuous ones, there's usually some sort of threat sort of lingering with them. But, like, there's one, I think it was, like, Czechoslovakia or something, somewhere in that region, where the Noonwraith was just a pretty lady that would bother you while you were working and ask you questions and get angry if you couldn't answer the questions. And it's like, that's a wife.
Yeah.
What you're talking about there is a fucking wife. And that means that someone's wife's just been really annoying, like, sometime in, like, the 1400s.
Hey,
yeah. Hey, what are you doing? I'm fucking tilling the wheat. Shouldn't you be looming? Yeah, I'm kind of finished for the day.
So, like Darkest Dungeon...
I mean, that's a sexy wife.
They have a sanity meter.
Okay.
They've got vigor, which is their health,
they have sanity.
We don't have sanity.
Good. Because because it took a second. I was like, oh yeah, sanity meter, and then I'm like, wait, why would like a fucking pantsless ghost be worried about sanity? Chest piercer. That sounds rad.
Physical attacks.
Okay.
Buffs. Ignition, so set them on fire.
Yeah.
Stress attack. So that doesn't deal physical damage, doesn't take their vigor, but it deals stress damage to them.
I like that you're fighting just a collection of my
They
housemates.
can go insane. Yeah, it does. It look exactly like him. And different units have different insanity things. Like some, I like Betrayal. That is the best one because they have a 75% chance to attack each other.
I get losing your mind, but like, I mean...
So that's a stance.
Okay.
So...
She raced out to the middle with a bow and arrow, and I was like, are you going to shoot that cunt, like, right in the neck?
Yeah,
because don't get me wrong, that's metal, but also I feel like that's kind of antithetical to the purpose of, like, you know, ranged weapons.
So he's got 2 stacks of block and ward. Block.
Can you even hit a ghost with an axe? Like,
Yeah,
I
you
thought
can.
that was... That's weird. Because I thought they were made out of, like, fucking... Alright, she's upset with us for some reason.
So this is a stance-heavy
We
build.
didn't notice that she got a nice new red bow. That's... Yeah, ask Banshee what's wrong, miss a turn.
So the skeleton's
shoot?
basically my tank.
Alright.
When he's in the front too, he can, like, that causes them to attack him more often.
Yeah.
And he gets, like, more strength and stuff. And then if he ever gets to the back, he rushes back up. And,
Oh, that's good. So, so people hitting you can shift you around.
yeah. And
What did the
depending on
Banshee-
that, see, like,
Yeah.
it moves her back a space. So I'm
What did that
stancing
do?
these people. You'll see in a sec. I don't have the fury yet to do this.
Oh, okay, so that's like something that's specifically a move that moves them to the back rows.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now they're cursed, so they'll take sanity loss on each turn.
Oh, yeah, he did the fart hand.
Now I've got 30. I'll be fine now. This is the bullshit that it's about to get hit hard. So there's two different
Oh,
resources.
that's cool. The
you
skeleton
have.
with candles on him can say things.
Yeah, bro. They
nice.
can all talk. It's pretty cool. So you've got mana, which is for spells which you don't have any yet, and then wrath. Wrath are for each unit's like ultimate attack.
Right here.
So these go into stances. This is my build right here. They go into a stance. So whenever something moves, they attack it. She does physical damage. The Banshee does stress damage.
Uh-huh.
And
Just like in real
my
life.
Skelly protects. And now, here comes my bad boy Wraith. Terror Wave. All opponents randomly swap positions.
Welcome to the terror wave. The terror wave.
Boom. Boom. And yeah, I'm already got enough to use the move again. So I can just keep doing this. They all go insane within turns and just, yeah. They kill each other. It's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah, you can't scream at me twice, honey. You've already... Some of the myths, like the fucking goblins and thingamajigs that get around, they were fucking great. Like, much has been spoken of the yokai that's like just a monster that shows you his bumhole eye. But the best part about him is, because again, a lot of them, there's usually like, you know, because no one wants to hear a story where it's like, oh, and then what happens? Well, the monster shows you it's fucking the eye in its butthole. Fucking, okay.
So yeah,
So,
so he loses initiative. And initiative is the place in the queue.
Right,
So
yeah.
lower they go last.
Okay.
Damage dealt is reduced by 25%. Damage received is increased by 25%. He loses 40%
Just like
of his
living with
maximum
depression.
health at the start of every turn.
You could make a game of this that's just effectively trying to get out of bed. Like, responsibilities. Shit. Lose initiative. I'm just gonna let people put candles on me and then fucking cry. That's just, you know.
And because he was when they're insane, they have a chance to have a heart attack and die, like when they've got no stress. Which I worked out actually works on bosses too.
Oh, that's cool. What are human bosses like? Am I a boss? I get to be a boss.
You would be a boss in this game, definitely.
I'm not made insane by wraiths. I had a dream one time where a lady vampire was trying to kill me and I fingered her, which I don't think sexually assaulting because she was trying to kill me. It stopped her. Like, and I think that'll work. Like, especially even with a
Did
dude.
you have garlic or like a steak on your finger or something?
I just diddled her. And it's like she paused and was upset because, like, you know, what am I doing?
As she would be,
But then,
yeah.
well, yeah, but you're trying to fuking kill me.
No, I'm not questioning.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not.
It's not like I just bum rushed some fucking vampire
I'm not
lady
saying you were
minding
in the
her
wrong
business.
here in the slightest.
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm just.
I think you can.
It's a
Yeah,
very
you can
confusing
finger in
situation
self-defense.
for all.
Well, you can finger in self-defense.
I think you confuse
know.
your dream.
Well, no, but I mean, it's not like I'm just dreaming about rape. Like,
I know, but I think you confuse your psyche, like
you know,
somehow.
Yeah. Well, no, because like my dreams, when I do have them, have an internal logic.
Took control, and you were like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, I was like, oh, you know, she's gonna fucking try to drink me. And you know what? Yeah, I'm copping a fucking feel. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't, you know,
More material.
you want to prevent this situation, don't try to drink me.
And now because of that item, because they all lived,
Yeah.
they get healed 15%.
That's cool.
It's so OP.
So cause that's so far that's all the Wraith does is scream at you, and it's like that's something I learned, you know, being bullied in the olden days versus being like I don't know people trying to be mean to me now. It's like in the olden days it was hard because you know they tell you to ignore people, and it's like yeah that works until they're like there, and then they walk up and they like kind of hit you in the face. And it's like that's tougher to ignore. That's a challenge. That's high level ignoring that you've got to bust out there. But like on the internet, people are just meaningless. So like, if the most the Banshee can manage is just to hoot at me with a nice rack, like I've done bar work. That doesn't scare me. That's just Friday night. You know, that's a race day.
She's lowering your stamina, your stress meter though.
The smell.
Well, I mean, yeah, they can. Don't get me wrong. They can be stressful creatures to deal with, but once you learn to just like fucking roll with it, like you know, they don't do anything really. Like, you know, it's not like a level 7 Bogan Lord who might actually take a swing at you. You know, it's just all it does is it just screams. You know, and you go, yeah, shut up. Try not to slip over on the cum on the way out.
Ooh,
And
you made a pretty good skill.
every fucking feral lady you throw out of a bar will always threaten to sue you, and it's the funniest fucking thing.
So Skelly, so this one gives him +2 dread. More dread you have, the more stress you do.
Okay.
Evasion,
See,
obviously evasion.
the skeleton has a sword and a shield, you know?
Yeah.
And like that, if he's walking toward me screaming, I'm thinking, he might fucking hit me. And that's a source of stress. I mean, I don't know, maybe the Banshee's got like magic that touches my bum or something, and like that's probably, if she starts breaking that shit out, alright, that's a concern. You know, the chick with the tits and the bow and arrow, that's a concern, because she has tits and a fucking weapon. But that's just a fucking, you know, the Banshee is just retail. Fucking every retail worker could beat her.
So the maps are randomly generated on what you get. There's different squares do different things. Like this one will give me experience.
Yeah, it's
or
like, it's
either
darkest dungeon, but you're the
me
monsters.
or my minions. That gives me items. Graves are good. Because graves contain minions.
Okay, yeah,
for
you can wake
and
dudes up.
You might get a really powerful one that you don't have yet.
Yeah.
So,
There's a mummy!
unfortunately, that's not a very good roll.
Really? Oh, it looks kinda
Mummy's
cool.
alright. Mummy's
Who's the
pretty
guy
good.
on the right? He looks badass.
Liches there.
Okay.
Moment. Like they're still fiddling with the balance of the game at the moment. It's still a bit early days.
I forgot it was even in alpha. So, you know.
Oh, it's very polished so far. Like the game's great. Very impressed with it. I've been playing it a lot.
Bride of Iratus.
Skelly. What we get? Oh yeah, mum.
Made my own wife.
I made my own wife.
Yep.
Yeah. You got to, man. Like if you're a
Yeah,
necromancer,
I'm just saying,
it's
I'm not
kind of
going to
a
call
rule.
them all Bride of Gabriel. Like, if I
You
were
have
making...
to. That's part of being a necromancer.
No, but then you've just got, like, look, there's a critical...
The buff is called Think of Him.
Good lord.
Come at me, bitches.
Like, if I had a woman screaming that thinking of me made her fight harder, I'd be like, look, I think we need to just sort of step back a little bit with how intense this relationship is, you know? Like,
Ow.
I'm not saying I don't like spending time with you, but I just think we need to just, you know, take a moment, just cool down. Steady on.
So he gets plus dread now.
Does the Banshee have anything that actually does anything, or is it
Yeah,
just
yeah. So she
wail?
can buff.
Okay. No, but I mean, is it all
she can
just screaming at
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Okay.
Mostly screaming. She can absorb fear, which is really good. So when they go insane, you can restore their sanity, and then you get whatever percentage back as mana.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Her ultimate is Howl. It's a magic attack.
See, that's,
and
yeah.
then targets skip their turn. And then she's got Soprano, and ornament is a debuff for the enemies. Causes stress as well.
Because honestly, I mean, at this point, I think you could just, like, you know, if she comes up screaming, I'll be like, well, you know, what's wrong? Talk
Kick
about
her
it.
in the face. Doosh.
Well, just like, you know, again, you could just probably neutralize it by going, are you okay? Like, you know, you seem sad.
Alright, so anything that moves a target will cause them to get out of their stance. So, like, that's bad,
Okay.
obviously. But I don't need to do that.
Okay, so she needs to be in the back row to sob quietly to
do
herself.
this. Yeah. They got positions they need to be in to do certain attacks. And these two need to be in the back row to do their stances.
Can't hit a dude made out of fart? The fuck you think?
Here I come to see the day!
Yeah. Oh.
Now get teleported, big faces.
I like the idea of being so still that like a fucking just candles are on me.
So they lose all their armor and resistances, all their block and wards,
That guy's on fire.
50% attack, and they get no luck. Yeah, that guy's on fire.
A housemate was telling me this story. No, is that what she said?
Yeah.
Why doesn't she want to inflict pain?
She's a banshee. So banshees are souls that have been... You know what banshees are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're going like, she really doesn't want to be here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. You were saying, housemate?
Oh, yeah, so tell me, because we were talking about fucking Pulp Fiction. And, like, he was 17 and watching it with his dad. And he knew that the gay rape scene was coming up. And he decided, you know what, I don't want to sit here and watch a gay rape with my dad. And, like, I got to thinking, like, I think that's worse. If you acknowledge that it's weird, then it's weird. Otherwise, you're just watching a movie. It's okay if there's gay rape in the movie. It's not like you're hanging out watching an actual gay rape. You know, it's not like you're in Boy George's house or some shit. But, like, fucking... You know, so I'm laughing at this. I'm thinking it's real funny that he's going to hide in the toilet for, like, 5 minutes to wait for fucking, you know, Marcellus Wallace's shuddering butt cheeks to end. And so I'm having a chuckle, because I'm already thinking it's really funny that you're afraid to watch a gay rape scene with your dad. And you think it's going to set him off? Like, what the fuck? And then, you know, he's talking about how he's not doing it. He didn't even have to really pee. He's just in there, you know, just hanging out in the bathroom. He comes out of the bathroom after, like, a long fucking time. Like, you know, probably 5 minutes. And that doesn't seem like a long time unless you're not doing anything in the fucking bathroom. And then it's a long fucking time. He comes out, his dad's looking at him, smiling, and he's paused the DVD.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What the fuck?
Patting the seat. Like, come, son.
Oh, we're going to watch some gay rape together.
Let me introduce you to a fellow by the name of Zed. That is top tier dad parry. Just like, oh, my son's trying to, you know, get out of what he considers to be an awkward situation. You know what I've got for this?
Not today.
I don't think so. Not likely, child.
So every time they level up, they get a skill point.
Okay.
And it allows you to alter the skill. So, for example, Banshee is 60% stress, constantly moves. This gives me +1 to attack and 1 to shred. Now it would ignore wards. Wards are usually magical protections.
Okay, I thought they were Robins.
This one instead gives you 1 block +1 ward.
Okay.
I like that. I think that's OP as crap, so I use that.
Yeah, fucking shut up, Iratus. Go make yourself another wife and chill the fuck out, you creep. Fucking wife.
You can't get this until you.
I'd have maybe the long-term
further.
girlfriend of Gabriel.
I like to...
The girl I'm seeing currently. Of Gabriel.
You can give them brains. Brains that level up, basically.
Yeah.
Straight level up.
It's risky territory giving the wife brains there, Aaron. It's fucking...
Yeah, but she gets more stats.
She's gonna start wondering. I'm thinking she's gonna start thinking, hey, you know, she has things, and maybe, you know, being one of the wives of Iratus isn't such a good fucking spot. You know, maybe she could be a wife of somebody else.
My enemies are in for a nap.
You know?
I hear what you're saying, yeah.
I mean, she's cute. She doesn't look like rotten or anything.
Alright, what do we need to build here? Let's get a statue would be pretty good, you know.
I do want a statue of me.
Alright,
I think that'd be rad.
remember me.
Well, I've been wondering, like, this is something I'd do if I had money, is, like, just get actual statues of me carved, and then, like, just bolt them into public areas.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I want to do. Yeah, just get like bronze statues of me, just put up places, and sometimes bubblers of me. You know, where my hands are bubblers. I'm just reaching down. My hands the bubbler.
Doing the Spider-Man thing, and then water's coming out of your hands. Yeah. I'm contributing public works, just like in the ancient Roman days. You know, that was the thing. It was very quid pro quo. Like you had, if you wanted to get popular, you had to buy shit for people. Otherwise, why would they like you? You know. Like, I've got lots of money. Yeah, so fucking what? All right, I'm gonna build you a fucking giant public work. Here, have some water. I just built a giant circle that we're gonna make animals fight in. It's gonna be rad. Fucking, this shit's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna fill this thing with fucking water. It's gonna blow your goddamn mind.
Transformation, the will becomes free.
Sometimes I think more is better, especially when it comes to like low-level perks. Like the quicker you can get your like squad into an optimal position, I feel the better.
Yeah.
Like better when you're dealing with your resources, because you don't want to be wasting shit. So now I can. One of these talents here has allowed me to replace parts.
Okay.
So if I've got a better quality part, I can swap it into my minions,
Oh, that's good.
which is really good.
Mm, give
You
the
lose the old part.
Banshee
but,
a better voice box or some shit. I
Yeah,
suppose.
exactly.
You know, some fucking lessons.
It's no gold, but it will do.
Gotta pay the toll to get.
Reminds me, actually, I'm good enough at my piano lessons that the piano lady, teaching lady, forgot that I was only supposed to have a half-hour class, and instead I got a 1-hour class. Much to the chagrin of the lady waiting outside.
Oh man, like,
Yeah.
good for you, and like I'm really happy. But
No, that's
man,
incredibly funny.
that's
I'm
very
aiming because
funny.
I've been practicing, so I'm aiming for like the fucking. I'm gonna come in tomorrow and just be like, oh yeah, check this shit out. I can play like the fucking little
But
thing
now,
you gave
now
me.
we got a spell we can sling around. You know,
Oh, sweet.
costs 8 mana and lights my fire.
My friend.
So that doesn't use a turn. That's just that. But we can only use one spell per turn set.
Take that, Kratos cosplayer.
Worship him.
So is
So
it
now
like?
it's changed. So now it gives us 8 mana as
That's
well.
cool. So like, that's Iratus casting the magic, is it?
Yes.
Oh, there's the turns up there. I hadn't noticed.
Yeah,
There's just lots of there's pictures everywhere and shit. I don't know what the
So
fuck's going on
the
at any
two
point.
the two in the middle up there, that's the turn point. End of the first
Right,
turn
yeah,
cycle.
okay. I'm angry.
So you can, as you can see, the
Never
race
listen.
is very slow.
Yeah. I mean, that's weird, because I'd expect, like, a fucking living fart to be reasonably quick. I
What's
suppose.
that? You got inspiration.
I don't know
Inspiration
that.
is not good.
What's that?
Steadfast. Oh, what's that? I've never seen that sort of buff. It must be in this difficulty. Increase maximum amount of vigor by
Set him on fire.
25.
Shit on him.
One block, one ward at the end start of each turn. Oh yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna light you on fire, bitch.
Have a warm end, my friend.
Excellent.
You know
Come,
what?
son, sit
Fire
and watch
for
gay
everyone.
rape with me. I love it, because you can't, like, you know, it's not like you can invite a family member to watch a gay rape, you know?
No.
The absolute god tier of that, like, back in the video store days where there was, like, you know, some of the lazier video stores had, like, maybe 4 categories of video, you know? There was, like, comedy, drama, action. Like, some places had art house, right? Which was just a blanket thing for fucking weird shit. That's kind of useful. Because, like, sometimes weird shit would just be given, you know, comedy. Like, they'd call shit a comedy even when it wasn't funny and wasn't pleasant. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen any Todd Solondz movies,
No.
and I almost recommend you watching them because I know that they would make you horribly uncomfortable. But they're basically well-made movies about the worst things imaginable. Like, there's one called Happiness, which is fucking the one me and my cousin rented because it was like, this looks unusual and, you know, kind of odd, and it's a comedy. It says comedy. So let's fucking get this. And it starts with the guy who played Lizard in the first Spider-Man movies,
Of you.
looking at a children's magazine in the parking lot of a school and masturbating.
Oh man.
And it just gets worse from there. Like that's as good as that. That's as pleasant as that film gets. But there's a whole sequence in the movie where he explains to his own son about how he molested his son's friend at a sleepover. Yeah, and we got baked to watch this. We're like, we're gonna get baked and watch a weird comedy.
no.
And it's like, yeah, this will be fun. And like, pretty quick in, it's just like, this is not what it fucking says on the box. But like, I don't know, for some reason, Grandma just decided to like sit on the fucking couch and see if the comedy was any good. And I don't know why, but she didn't get up and leave at all. And so we're just sitting there as like this actor explains to a kid. And then later on, there's a scene where the kid ejaculates. And that's great. That's just fantastic. That's actually probably really funny. Like, he just walks inside to his family and just goes, "Hey, everybody, I just came." But again,
dude.
like, it's grandma's just there.
Yeah.
And again, it's like, it's probably the side effect of my attitude of, like, don't run. You know, because I'm just there going, don't run. If you run, you acknowledge that it's fucking weird. And I was thinking this when the fucking actor was jacking off to kids in a parking lot, you know? Like, 5 minutes in, I'm like, don't run.
Yeah.
And then you know, there's a whole scene where the dad's trying to get the kid's friend to eat a sandwich that he's like filled with sleeping pills.
Look, the fucking look.
I know.
Devs, if you're watching this, please. The trap should not. The ghost. He's a fucking ghost.
Yeah,
please.
I feel like they should at least have to have a specter trap. They should just use one of the Ghostbusters traps.
Exactly.
Its bowels just as the
But then there's this scene where the kid like takes his shit and looks in and doesn't know why his ass is bleeding. And then they go to the doctor and they're trying to work it out, and then the dad just comes back and shouts, "Oh, don't you get it, you little retard? You've been raped!" And like every time, you know, I'm sitting there going, "Okay, just don't run, because this is as worse as it can fucking get." And then, oh lordy, Todd Salons, man, no. Every time you think this is as bad as it gets, Todd Salons steps up and goes, "No, no, it doesn't." It's like if someone who thinks South Park's the funniest show ever created tried to copy Lars von Trier. This is just... There's a sequel to Happiness too, and I didn't know it existed. Now I have to watch it, because I've come this far. There's another movie called Storytelling too, which is... It's kind of like a human centipede of the soul. It's more an interesting challenge to see what you can put on film than it is, let's make a movie that might be ever good to watch. Conan O'Brien has a fucking cameo in that too, which is
Really?
yeah. I don't know how that happened. It's just staggeringly inappropriate. I don't know how Todd Solondz isn't on some kind of list. It's like the guy that made Kids and shit. It's like, I'm pretty sure that guy is like a fucking rapist.
Ooh, grave up there. There was one up there too. Can I get both of those? Oh, that one part. I feel I can.
So Todd Solondz, because I know you're listening, eat my ass.
Yeah, Todd Salon.
I mean, there are some funny bits in that movie, I will say. Because the kid doesn't understand. The pedophile's son is trying to learn about sex. Because he's like hitting puberty and shit. And so he's having to ask his weird pedophile dad at points about sex. And like, he doesn't know he's a pedophile at this point. And so there's these weird fucking interactions where the dad's trying to explain like regular heterosexual sexual intercourse to his son while he's thinking about like bum raping his son's friend.
Look at this dude.
Sister Fortitude Valley drunk. Why is he here?
So I just equipped him with that thing we just got. So every time he buffs himself,
He has a buff.
he gets 3 luck.
Has a buff chest and perky nipples.
Yep. That's a buff ghost. That's a swole ghost.
I like that the fucking skeleton shouts shit. I like skeleton already. He seems fun.
Have a warm end, my friend.
Yeah, rhymes, Iratus, real fucking clever. You're fucking, that's fucking great. Did you spend your eternity in the netherworld fucking thinking that one up, you butt plug?
He does.
Oh, this rhymes. Iratus, you've done it again.
He's got a contract with Underworld Hallmark. Uh-oh.
I mean, look, Banshee, I understand, but also, like, you know, sometimes you just got to accept a bad situation and, you know, make your peace with it. I mean, yeah, look, that guy's wearing a helmet. You should scream at him. That's funny. You know, the fucking other lady's gonna shoot him with an arrow, so it's not like you're doing most of this.
We need more people. He's running away!
Yeah, set the old man on fire. I was gonna say, don't let the fucking old man run away.
He's gonna get away.
That's bull. Yeah, but how away can you get if you're still on fire, you know?
Not very.
Yeah, like...
Them running away is a good thing. It
Yeah.
counts as a win.
Oh, yeah, no, I figured as much. This is what happens when we bring a crazy old man called a doomsayer. I feel like that someone went on Gumtree looking for a doomslayer and accidentally hired the wrong cunt.
Did you get the Doomslayer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, look, here he is. Oh, we're fucked! That's not a doomslayer. I'm the doomsayer!
Oh, that's my bad. Yeah, sorry guys.
It's an understandable mistake. I don't want to hear it. I don't fucking... We're doomed! You see? How is that beneficial? Doomed.
Get him with the shield banger.
The doomsayer. That's... Alright, Quan Chi. And chucking
Stop
big
stabbing
green
me,
skulls. This, but actually Ghostbusters. You know, you got
Ghostbusters like
yeah, you
like
got
turn-based
different
would be
proton
really
packs
cool.
and
I'd
shit.
like that.
You know,
Yeah.
you got like the proton packs. You got the fucking emotion slime, fruit slime. You're not sleeping with it, are you, Egon?
He totally is.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Egon because it was Peter accused Ray of sleeping with it, and then Ray looked at Egon. It's always the quiet ones.
Good work, skeleton. Failed me. Now you're dead. Oh, he's hanging in there.
You can do it, skeleton. Set that cunt on fire again.
Nice shot, sweetie.
That's
Have a warm end, my friend.
Red. Yeah, just heart attack. Yeah. Victory. Ooh. High quality rags and stuff.
mine is the winning side.
Behold my work.
Yeah, bro.
Ah, the
Hold the work.
smell of successful alchemy.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
No gold, but
All right, gonna make more tits out of fucking chicken.
Oh, Skelly, you just hung in there, bro. You did well.
now
And you give him health back.
prove yourself.
So, yeah, the way you do it, you go to, you got your
Put him in the
mortuary.
healing shed.
Yeah. Alright, Mr. Wraith 2, can I sacrifice you to anything? Yeah, there you are.
Cold-edged stone
Now, build an obelisk.
hums with the power of
Huzzah!
So they give you more souls after everything. Souls are what these are used to build and upgrade.
Okie dokie.
Beginning artifacts? No.
Some pretty solid,
quest.
pretty solid masonry for the undead.
Then you stumble across a guarded stash. A pack of humans is patrolling what looked to be a makeshift shed built into a cave. Thus far, they have not noticed you, which means that it is entirely up to you if you wish to engage. Then again, possibly values. They have that interest you. The best they could like off is their cold, dead bodies. What should I do?
Let the banshee scream at him.
Upon closer inspection, you realize something that makes you smile. There's fear in their eyes. The guards are not too pleased to be so deep underground.
There you go.
Send forth one of your banshees to
shit.
engage in a bit of persuasion. It does not take long for the panicked screams of the guards to echo down the tunnels as they abandon their posts and run. Ooh.
You suppose a regular human could survive a banshee orgasm?
Oh, okay. Zombies improve vigor. Zombies are shit. I think they're shit, anyway. Health is good.
Everybody likes health.
Permanent trait for a zombie. That's not too bad if you like zombies, I guess. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Very uh-ohs. I forgot to put a skeleton in the lead. Now I've got less guns.
Ooh, fucking bought a golem.
That dude, I'm guessing.
Uh,
His nipples attracted them. He blocks.
I don't know why, like, they should, I don't know, I feel like they should make the humans kind of more human-y, you know, like, because half of those just look like, shit that you'd be fucking running around with, you know?
Well, it's in a depraved time, Gabe.
Suppose, but, I mean, just make them not look like fucking swamp creatures, because all those dudes look like swamp creatures. The guy with the cat at nine tails, I mean, he's a human, but he doesn't look like one I'd kind of want to hang out with.
Well, there's different floors of different factions. So there's
Okay.
quite a few different factions. So
That
you've
guy
got
just
a
angered his bunga.
semblance of dudes. Yeah, if he hits you, oh, dude, it's not good. Oh, he's whipped. Okay, he's on fire. Now watch me whip.
Have a warm
Watch me,
end,
nay-nay.
my friend.
I set you on fire, sire.
You can have that one for free, Devs. There you go. Oh, stop it. Whacking me ghost.
I'm hitting the wraith.
You know what? Yes. You skip your next turns. Can't see it, people at home, but I'm giving the screen the finger.
Stop hitting the attractive goth lady I'm in love with. I don't mind if she's cursed. They all are. Just pick one with a curse that compliments you.
Toasty hands.
Fondle fingers! Just, I'm already fighting 3 zombie things. You don't need to whip me, okay? No, it's not motivating me. Who told you that?
Whips to insanity.
I know, yeah. Oh, look out. Aaron's
helping, you know?
No, this is what happens. Like,
Stop
Aaron...
whipping our slaves.
No, well, see, that's all that's missing, Aaron, you see, is like every time your depression flares up, I'll break out the cat of nine tails, and I'll just whip the shit out of you. That'll be fine. You'll be marvelous.
Why didn't we think of this
that.
before?
Yeah. That can be $1,000 a month for 6 months patron tier as Gabriel will come around and cat of nine tails the sad right the fuck out of you.
You did that to me once with a fucking, when you were very drunk with a,
Oh yeah, that was funny.
It was one of those cheap, so
it was just after
go to a supermarket and they have like cheap knockoff toys. It was like a cheap knockoff lightsaber.
Yeah.
And
it had
just picture this, the item first. It was a cheap knockoff lightsaber, and it was foam. It was a foam, so you whack people really easily with it. Now, Gabriel was very drunk.
So were you.
I was very drunk.
Sober. It wasn't like just me drunk in a store.
No.
We were at somebody's house and we were fucked up.
Oh, dude. So fucked up. Someone fell off the porch. Beth fell off the porch that night.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was so funny.
Because that had nothing to do with me. So, that distracted from all my shenanigans.
So, yeah, Gabe was using this because he was very happy I brought this because it was it was safe to hit people with.
Yeah, you could just bop people with it.
But after a while, it broke because it was
the foam came off.
And it was just filled with whips.
No, okay. What it was because it lit up.
Yeah.
So there was a chain, a rather sturdy and flexible string of wire going to little lights at each point. And I immediately recognized that this looked just like Whiplash's whips because
I meant to
just come out. Yeah. So I immediately looked at Aaron and told him that I was going to make God bleed. And
I remember just saying, wait, what? And then just out of the corner of my eye, stuck! And the thing whipped around my neck.
Yeah, no, it looked really fucking cool.
It looked like if someone was filming, it would have been the best thing ever, but no one was.
Yeah,
back in this day, we're all too drunk and phones still weren't that great, so everyone's phone was dead because it was the middle of the night.
Well, I had a 3S at that point, but it wasn't like everyone had a fucking smartphone.
No. Still early days.
Yeah.
And thankfully there was no video of early times. I'm actually very
dude,
glad.
literally every fucking day I think to myself, fuck, I'm glad I got to be young before all this.
I know, right?
Because it just, embarrassing shit you and me did just goes away.
Yeah.
It just goes away. People forget, that's it. That's, bye. No one's ever gonna fucking, And, someone comes up and goes, remember when you shit yourself? You just go, no, you're making that up. And that's it. Nobody can, that's it.
No one can
Fucking,
prove
you're fine.
it.
Yeah, no one can prove it.
I've got a video of it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you don't.
I know. No, the best part is the fucking kids that upload all this shit themselves. The ones that do,
you're ruining your future, bro. Stop
I know,
it.
because if I'm checking resumes and shit, I'm gonna, fucking use my facial recognition shit to, look and see if you uploaded any completely gay-tarded 4-panel comics or something.
Not a good.
And oh god, if I find them, I'm gonna bring those up. I might even still hire you, but I'm definitely gonna rub your stupid fucking face in it.
Look, I can't believe I've actually made it this far with 3 people.
Yeah, you're fine. You're doing well.
The problem is the Banshee can't literally do anything.
Can you set him on fire?
No.
Oh, that's not good.
He's immune to fire. Yeah, now she's gonna die probably. Yeah. She can't do anything.
Can you give him a heart attack?
Nope.
That's a shame. Can she heal or help? Fucking.
Nope.
That's a shame. You got a crit debuff. I don't know what that does.
If he hits, it does less damage. Doesn't matter though. Boom. And I didn't win anyway. I can't win. It's possible.
Run, Banshee.
Actually, no.
Flee.
I can do this. Oh lordy.
2.
Anyway, that's the time on this one. This is a pretty cool game. If you like this sort of this is pretty much all there is to it. It's just there's a little more random things you get and items and buffs and talent trees and stuff.
The fact that the stone guy is wearing a loincloth means he has a penis.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Video end.
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
expanded somehow. I'll have you know